Chema, hit the intro.
Broom, 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 motherfuckers. Thank you for welcoming us into your headphones. My name is Chema.
And I'm Eddie.
Reviewing F1, this is the rollback. This is just the start. Racing legend Sonny Hayes is coast out of retirement to lead the struggling Formula One team and mentor a young hotshot driver while chasing one more chance at glory. This is the new movie directed by Joseph Kosinski, who previously wowed us with Top Gun Maverick and Tron Legacy. And now hitting us with this new summer blockbuster, Brad Pitt, Damson Idris, Javier Bardem, Kerry Condon, Tobias Menzies, Kim Bodnia, Sarah Niles, and other colorful characters star in this new movie. So I was not gonna see this movie because I have a bit of a personal history of not disdain, but not a lot of enjoyment with Formula One. But after hearing a lot of really good reviews from both critics and friends, and then seeing your video review is what finally like really pushed me to the theater to see it. So I would like you to start. What was it that compelled you so much about F1?
To watch it or what I loved so much about it?
You go one and then the other.
I it for some reason the trailer just spoke to me as far as like this is like it felt like it was gonna be a great sports film. Granted, I don't watch Formula One. I've never seen it. I am now learning about it. I watched a 3 hour video about like the history of F1, of Formula One, because I'm
Mhm.
trying to get into it. I am gonna try. So far I think I'm gonna go for the Red Bull team, although if C4 ever sponsors a team, I got you. Wait, there's a monster
Mhm.
team. I might back them. Although I don't like Hamilton, he wins too much. Going off topic. Um, there was just something that compelled me to want to watch it. And watching it, the old madness in me came out. I think, and I said this in the video review, there's something compelling for me. I understand not every guy is like this. I'm pretty sure you're not like this. We're two different men. But there's something compelling for me to watch a film about a guy that can overcome his age and adversity. Can his experience outwit his advanced age? Like there's something there that's primal that you're cheering for the vet, right? He has no business being there, and yet he succeeds. Um, I don't know, there's just something compelling about that. What about yourself? Also, for what it's
So
worth, I saw you a lot in Javier Bardem. I was like, fuck, that would be Chema. Like if my dumbass is Brad Pitt, that would be Chema. Hey, you're an idiot. Why didn't you tell me about all these injuries, you dumbass?
yeah, that would be me. That's me telling you right now about energy drinks. Anyway, I have to give you a little background. So I knew nothing about Formula One, and
Mhm.
then around 20, around the 2010s,
Mhm.
there was a young Mexican chap from Guadalajara
Mhm.
called Sergio Perez. I don't know if you're familiar with this man, with this name. And he joined Formula One.
Mhm.
And at first, he joined Formula One and like nothing, whatever. And then he joins the Red Bull team. And then he packs he does doubles with this guy called Max Verstappen, and they become fucking unstoppable. They start winning races. They start becoming one of the best teams in Formula One, and everyone in Mexico goes fucking crazy with for this guy. It becomes Checo fever. Like I could like every time that I would drive, like from work to home, I
Uh-huh.
would see like a million signs of him just promoting a product. Like he became the face of every product.
Mhm.
He was in every commercial imaginable. They just he put like he made like people here in Mexico like obsessed with him. He became a huge star, and a lot of people in Mexico got obsessed with Formula One because of him.
Mhm.
And was so he became really famous. And and every time that I would see people talking about Formula One, they would never talk about the sport. They would never talk about. They would just get drunk and
Uh-huh.
watch it. And people would do like these huge trips to go to watch Formula One, to watch the car just like boom, just like fly for like a second, and then be like, "We saw the car, boom, let's get drunk." And but it didn't become a sport for the people. It became a sport for like the preppies, for the rich, for
Mhm.
like the elite. And that left me in a very like bad like sense. I don't know. I didn't like I don't know like I didn't like the people that like Formula One. I thought they were just like, oh, there's a
Okay.
Mexican there, so let's fucking support that and like let's get drunk.
Yeah.
They didn't like, I don't know, there was no love for the sport. It was just we love getting drunk and wearing fancy watches and popping champagne. And because of that, I had like a very negative reaction towards F1. I like Checo just fine. I think it's not his fault.
Yeah.
Um, for what it's worth, he seemed very humble. Like he seemed very like they would show videos of like the two of like him and Max celebrating, and like Max would just be like popping the champagne and going by himself, while Checo stays with the team. Shares the glory with everyone. He passes around the trophy. Give me 1 second. Yeah.
It's always so weird to see Chema in his shorts, isn't it? Always like one of the oddest things that you could ever imagine. I'm just not quite sure. It always just throws me off so much. Like those white ass legs.
Sorry, that was my sister. Okay, okay.
You know what
So
did
yeah,
you hear what I'm
so
saying?
I heard that, and I doubt yours are better. Anyway,
No, they're
um,
pale as fuck.
figured. Anyway, so back to so that happened, and then everything was fine. Everything was normal. But like, it got to a point where it got kind of annoying. Like I saw parents dressing up their kids in like the full like Checo Perez like uniform and everything,
Mhm.
and it's like that kid doesn't fucking know that you just like drinking, brother. Like what is that? And then he gets kicked out of Red Bull. Like he gets
Why?
kicked out because he wasn't winning enough races, and the owner of the team just like cut him loose. But everyone sees that guy as like a villain, and he just got fired too. And there's a rumor that Checo's going to return with a new team. I think Cadillac is trying to join F1. So if they do, he looks like he's the main guy to lead that team. And
Hmm.
if he does, like that's gonna be my team. Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking fly that flag. Um, so this is my way of telling you that I was not interested at all in this. And then I sat down to see this movie, and I was like, fucking shit, man. I don't know if it's Kosinski's directing. I don't know if it's the wide angle lenses. I don't know if it's the underdog story. I don't know if it's the old veteran that teaches the new blood. I don't know what it is, but like every like my at some point I was like, stop. My penis can only get so erect. Like
Jesus.
what? I don't know what was happening. I don't know what it was, but I was like, God damn, I've never felt more like staying in school and eating my veggies. I wanted this movie injected in my veins. It was so amazing.
You know,
Um,
th this movie made me so like hyperbolic and fixated. I had not since I think Real Steel have I wanted to like stand up and like scream, "Get him!" Or no, you know what? Not since like Creed 3 maybe, or maybe in the first Creed. Like
Thank God, because
I was so
I was not gonna
invested.
be in I was not gonna be in your same side with Real Steel. I think that movie's hot garbage, but I agree on Creed 3. Creed 3
And
was
man,
fun.
I was cheering on that fucking robot that whole movie. Anyway,
You know how down bad I was for this movie. Hot Wheels announced that they were gonna release a die-cast like version of the car, like a super like highly detailed version of the F1 car from this movie.
yeah.
I was so excited when I saw it, and I was like, I think I'm gonna order that. Sold out immediately.
You know, I found, you know how excited, how much I like this movie? I
Yeah,
actually looked into it. They don't have a Lego set.
yeah,
F1 actually very recently struck a deal with Lego.
yeah,
They came out with I think 10 cars independently, but they're the real deal. Like there's the Lego, there's the what do you call it? The Red Bull one, the Ferrari
yeah,
one, the Mercedes one, like actual brand car. I looked it up. They don't have one for the F1 vehicle for Apex.
yeah.
I found a custom one online, a custom design. You know how much it would be to order all the parts?
God, like $300.
400, including the stickers to order all the parts.
Jesus Christ,
I,
no.
I'm
I
legitimately
didn't like the
concerned.
movie that much, you know?
Oh no,
Uh,
it would be the size of this like keyboard.
yeah, and that's also like God, I was willing to get like the little hobbits because like also it's a personal thing, like black and gold is one of the best color combinations you can have.
Yeah.
So I think that also worked. Um and anyway, what I wanted to connect with what I was saying on my history with like and everything is that this movie is supposed to take place in like the real 2022 2023 season.
Mhm.
They had to do like a little break because they had
The
the
red
strikes in
stripe.
between. Yeah, but every racer in this movie, every team, and every like pit crew, and everyone in like the box that's like talking to the team, those are the real people.
Yeah.
Like those are the real drivers.
Yeah.
Checo Perez is in the movie. Like the Mexican guy is in the movie. I saw he's in it for like 8 seconds, and I saw it and I turned to my sister and I was like, just give him an Oscar. I already saw him. Like he's like, yeah. So it's cool that like it was before he got fired, but like it's cool to see him there. Um, even the team like because there's a moment where like they're talking with them. And it's when Brad Pitt is doing that thing where like he keeps getting hit by the car so that they will bring the safety car.
Yeah.
And there's a moment where like one of the other teams just kind of turns to them and goes like, "Fuck, dude, what the fuck?" And they just go like, "Ah!" Like, like that's the real guy. Like that's the real. That's the real principle of the team. Like it's So in that sense, I like that the movie was very inside baseball about it. It was very like
It
um which is funny because like I saw like the real drivers being like, "Hey, if you're an F1 fan, just let your imagination fly with this one." Like, yes, it's fiction, and I was like, "Are you sure?" Because like it felt
I
really
think
accurate. Yeah,
I don't think any F1 driver would be that crazy as to get into multiple car crashes.
I
To
don't doubt it. I think this is more like chess than we make it seem so.
maybe, but like, okay, so what? Something I do also want to give it credit for. Again, I mentioned this in the video review. How easy it was to follow. It's like Moneyball. I don't watch baseball, but as someone who needs it, I'm not. This is not an insult. They dumb it down so much that I can follow it. I don't
Yeah,
follow baseball, but I understood Moneyball. I don't
yeah,
follow Formula One. All I know is car drive fast.
yeah.
They dumb it down enough to where I understand what's going on. And to this movie's credit, one thing, we know where everyone's at. We somehow the editing works so perfectly that we know who's in what spot, what's going on, what turn's happening, because we take it for granted. It would be very easy for them to edit this in such a way that, wait, who's who? What's going on? What's happening? Granted, that's probably why they had to use distinct car colors for us to be able to follow who's who.
I
But
mean, that's how they do it in real life too. So
still,
yeah,
but it works perfectly. I don't know if you know about this or not. They actually heavily modified cameras for this film. That way,
yeah.
like the wide angle shots are legit. Like the camera's on there. There's very little CGI in this film.
Yeah, I figured because like Kosinski did the same thing for Top Gun Maverick. Like they put the cameras in the planes and everything.
Yeah.
I think it's insane. Like I think this guy is like a technical marvel.
Yeah.
I want
Can
to
you?
talk about something you mentioned in your video review, which is you really like the Sonny Hayes character.
Yeah.
Like
That's what I was about to ask. I want to talk about.
yeah, I love that he was a creature of habit. Like you would always see him like do like his same little rituals. Like his thing with the cards felt very similar to like remember in Rocky how he always has like that ball that he
Yeah.
keeps like bouncing and like carrying. It felt like that. He would take off his watch, put it in front of a picture of his dad, take one card, put it in his pocket. He has a bad race when he doesn't put the card in his pocket.
Yeah.
Like he felt like an established character. And one criticism that I saw for this movie is that this feels like a legacy sequel for a film that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
kind of see why. Yeah. I kind of see why because like he feels like a character. I don't know. It feels like I saw a lot of people compare it to like Days of Thunder, which is a fantastic 80s film about NASCAR racing starring Tom Cruise, and I think it's wonderful. It feels very much in that vein, but like as like a futuristic thing.
Can you imagine
Uh,
a Formula Zero film with a young Sonny Hayes and he gets into becoming a drug addict and loses everything and slowly starts to climb back?
I kind of like that we don't see that. Like, there's a moment in the movie where like he goes to like a press conference, and there's this really assholeish like journalist who's like, "So you got divorced?" And he's like, "Yes."
And
Like, "And you got drugs?" "Yes." "Do you have a real question?" Like someone in there, like I kind of liked how it was very naturalistic. Like the environment was telling us a story every time that like they keep doing this shots where they just keep cutting to this like little like scar that he has in his back, and like they wait a little bit to explain, but they don't really like fully address it, and I think that works.
Mhm.
I think this is a movie that I don't say this often, but you could remove all the dialogue and you could kind of go off on everyone's like just body language and I
I
think
never
it
thought
could
about that, but you
work.
might be right.
Yeah, they did something like that when they did it with Mad Max Fury Road, where they did a version where they just removed the dialogue and it's all score and like sound effects, and you can just follow it. It's that easy to follow.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think that didn't was it Martin Scorsese or was it the guy with that did the bird Hitchcock?
Hitchcock.
Didn't one of them say? a movie is good if the sound goes out and you still know what's going on.
Yeah, something like that. And I think this one, there's just something very old school about this movie. This, much like Top Gun Maverick, feels like a movie that, you can see it and be like, well, it's a movie about racing cars, boom, boom, go fast. But you could also see it as like a movie about a craft, about loving your art. Much like Look Back, it's a movie about being very loyal to that like craft and being willing almost to die for it, you
Mhm.
know? We see it constantly with the Javier Bardem character, who I love the way you put it in your video review. Like, this guy is a millionaire and he keeps putting his money back into the sport because he wants to keep it alive. And I love the way that he was portraying that character in the movie. I love the way that no, I feel like I could put on this movie any day of the week
Uh-huh.
to feel better because I'm like, no matter what kind of shitty day I'm having, Bardem is having a worse day in this movie. Every single day of his life is
Th-
worse in this movie.
I loved how there's one entire scene dedicated, like a shot of him just signing checks for like penalties.
Yeah,
There's 98,000 there, 120 there. God damn it, Sonny.
yeah,
30,000 here, 40,000 here. Fucking Sonny.
yeah,
But he's winning. They're climbing. I mean,
yeah,
and here's the thing. I think, okay, 20 years ago, it would have been a big twist to have the veteran lose. To have the veteran win.
yeah,
No, to have the veteran lose, yeah. But it became such a cliche to like, it's not about winning, it's about showing up. That
yeah.
we've gone full circle and they're winning again. And I like that. Have,
That's what I said. That's what I said in the Mission Impossible movie. Sometimes it just feels good to watch the hero ride into the sunset.
but Ethan Hunt should be dead.
No, we're
But
not
not
talking about that. We're
Sonny.
talking about this.
Sonny
Like,
should just Sonny can go. And the fact is that it's just for the moment. He just wanted his moment. He didn't even get the goddamn trophy. He said, "Give it to that guy. It's really his. Like he paid for everything."
also, he has that thing where like I don't touch a trophy. Like, no, it's bad juju.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about. You're right. I forgot about that part.
Yeah, that's a
Um,
big thing. No, man, just every aspect about this movie, I thought it was like man, high energy. I loved seeing this in theaters. I'm so happy I saw this in theaters. I'm considering watching it again on IMAX because I didn't see it in IMAX. I feel like I need to consume it like that, like that. I will say this, and we're bound to have problems with every movie. I like Kosinski's directing. I don't always love his screenplays, like his writer. Like I don't know if it's his writers. I don't know if it's a thing, but like the dialogue in this movie, for the most part, was buried between like cliche to okay, and I feel like if the script, I mean, you almost need it to be like kind of subdued so that the action and like the visuals can like take over. But
mm.
imagine if the script was punchier, and I don't know how much time I can keep just saying like that for Kosinski's films because like remember what I said in the Superman review where I was like, I kind of like this movie. I really like this movie. I'm okay if Gunn like takes the reins of let someone else direct. If we got a Superman sequel with Kosinski directing and Gunn writing the script, I think we would have like an all-timer like right there.
Mm.
Because imagine this action and these visuals on a Superman movie. I would go fucking crazy. Because like I heard this story that Tony Scott, who directed the original Top Gun, he was once tapped to direct like a Superman movie,
Mm.
and but he passed away before he could. And the whole time I'm thinking like, can you imagine the director of Top Gun directing a Superman movie? Like that would be
That actor's life would be in danger, and you know that.
like
Like,
no
look,
no no, but like
we're gonna
no, but
hook you
like
to a
of the
jet. Sorry,
yeah.
go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, no, but like of the original with like the 80s charm and the score and the soundtrack and like the visuals, like
Even
I
more
imagine
so.
like that exactly. But like I think I would love Kosinski to direct like something like that. So that's my only problem with the movie. I feel like the side characters, some really like have like charm and really stand out. Like I love that moment where like this one girl from the pit stop like messes up and like she gets like a pit gun that doesn't work and she
Mm.
accidentally leaves it like in front of the wheel and she gets reprimanded at the end and then Sonny defends her and then she goes up to him and goes like, "Hey, you can't defend me. Like I need to take it." I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. That's
Yeah.
kind of there's something almost Ted Lasso-ish about it, where like he shows up, nobody likes him, and then he gains everyone like little by little.
Yeah,
Like I
everyone
like that
begins to.
moment where, yeah, everyone begins to like jog with him at the beginning, before a race.
Well, because remember, when he comes in, he's a controversial racer. Who's this guy? Who's this scrub? He had a bad accent. Like he's like everyone feels the same. Like you don't belong here. He even fucks up their car. Remember when he's
Yeah,
trying to qualify? They were like,
yeah.
this son of a bitch. But he slowly earns all of their respect little by little. Well, and I want to comment on the dialogue you said real quick. One, you're not wrong. There is some cliche in there, but it's almost necessary. Like plan A this, plan B, what's plan C? Combat. Is it slightly cringe? Yeah, but like sometimes we need the fuck them, let's go. We need that sometimes. We need those how do I say this? Is it cringe to tell your partner for 15 years you look beautiful in the morning? Maybe because you've said it a million times, but that doesn't make it any less true or any less necessary.
I'm not talking about the cringe in the movie. I just felt because, like, to me, this is not cringe, and cringe is not a bad word for me.
Yeah.
Okay, some people call me corny. Baby, I was born on the cob. Like, I'm there from day one. Like, corny and cringe are not are not bad words to me.
Mhm.
It's the other C word. It's the cliche, and I don't know. Like, for example, like the Carrie Condon character,
Mhm.
Kate McKenna. I would have liked her dialogue to be a bit more punchy because it felt very like I feel like I've seen this character in every sports movie. Like
Mhm.
every sports movie has this character, and I was like, she's such a good actress. Like she just got nominated for an Oscar. Like, why would you not give her like more to bite to? And that's where I think she deserves more better dialogue, and everyone in this movie just deserves better dialogue. I like how I think the one who's having like the most fun is Bardem. I think after doing Dune, he's just doing whatever the hell he wants, and in this movie, it's like that moment when he's celebrating that they won, and they have like the fireworks in the background,
Yeah.
and he's running. That's like, man, everyone deserves a guy like this in their corner. Like, it's just.
The most purest expression of cheering you on.
Yeah, and like that moment when he like busts them when they're having sex in like the apartment, he
Hey,
comes in as like the
what are
most
you talking about? Shut
asexual
the
like
fuck up. I know he's
person.
here.
Yeah, like he doesn't even have to say anything. He just goes like, and it's just like kissing the balcony. Like,
It's sunny. I know he pulls. Get out of my way.
yeah. So I like that, and fuck, there's very little to criticize about this movie because everything else I think works. I don't know how it's gonna look if you watch it at home, but this is one that I highly recommend watching in theaters.
Th-
And
This
yeah,
is definitely a theater watch, necessarily. It is a fun watch. I think this is one of those movies I think a whole family could actually sit down and enjoy because there's nothing grotesque about it. There's nothing overly, that I can't feel is offensive. It's just a really good sports film.
yeah.
Um, it's a great sports film. Sonny's a great character to follow. You really learn to like him. I mean, everything, even the young, what was his name? The kid.
James San Idris. I was just about to ask you, what do you think of this guy?
As an actor and as a character, yes, I like him both ways. I like him the fact that he holds his own against a very good Brad Pitt performance. I don't know if it's Oscar worthy, but I will say this: he holds his own against Brad Pitt in this film, which is no easy feat. Um, Sonny might be my second favorite Brad Pitt character from now on and going forward. The only time I like Brad Pitt more is in the Ocean films, and that's only parts one and three. Part two sucks. Um, but he holds his own. As an actor, I am very excited for his future. Damn that he was not our Green Lantern. I still like Aaron Pierce, though, to be fair. Um, but I see a very bright future for that young man.
It looks like he's one of the favorites to play Bond. What do you think of that?
He, I wonder, so, but like in the long-term version, or you mean the one shot that they're gonna do next?
I have no idea what they're gonna do next, so.
No, so do you know about that or not yet?
Is it official though, or is it like
Yes, well, that's what the director said. He said his goal is to make a one-shot Bond. Like it's a one and done film. He's only going to appear for one. It's going to be a period piece in the 60s.
it's but it's the knee, right? Like it's
From
So the
what
guy
I
who
understand,
directed Dune, so the guy who
yes,
directed Dune, it's gonna be him.
yes, it's a one and
Uh,
done, and it's gonna be a period piece, as
Okay,
far as
I'm
I'm
into
aware.
it. I'm into it. I like this kid. I really liked him in this movie. I feel like I need to see him in more. I've only seen him in a Black Mirror episode that he did.
Mhm,
Besides this, but I'm into it. I know he's gonna play Miles Davis in a movie about him and his wife.
mhm.
So I'm into it. I really liked him in this movie. I think he plays a lovable asshole in this movie. I think,
But the thing is, he
you know,
becomes a sincere person. Like you watch him,
yeah,
and you see him grow from being this asshole into this kid who's seasoned, and almost. I love
yeah,
the fact that he, towards the end, becomes selfless like Sonny and was like, you know what, dude, take your lap. I'm gonna win a million races. I should let you have one. Like
yeah,
that
yeah.
endearing asshole that you like, you know?
Yeah, I like that aspect. His mom, played by,
Loved her.
uh, yeah, the mom. She was the therapist in Ted Lasso, and
Oh
she
my
was,
God, I didn't see it. Yeah, you're right. Okay,
yeah,
I see
she
now.
brought a lot of comedy to the movie, and then she takes like a fucking harsh turn and like halfway through when he almost dies. So I liked it. Overall, I think this is a very solid piece. I have one big problem with the movie.
Hmm.
I hate the name. I hate that it's called F1. I think it dumps it down. It was originally going to be called Apex, and I think that's so much better. But just calling it F1, it's like, ugh, I don't know. It's like my same problem with the Springsteen movie, that it was just gonna be called Deliver Me from Nowhere, and then they changed it to Springsteen Deliver Me from Nowhere. It
Hmm.
cheapens it out. I think, and some places are calling it F1 the movie, and it's like, F1 is not a book. F1 is not an anime. Like, what do you mean you're making like F1? That's not how this works at all, man.
I think
Um,
though also because F1 is such a popular thing to call Formula One racing that when you Google F1, now you're going to see this film first. Go watch the
yeah, but
movie.
like, for example, like, Challengers wasn't called tennis, you know?
Yeah, but there's not a Challengers brand behind it. F1 has an entire F Formula One is also the name of the league is of the sport that like
I know, but like, it's not.
I'm just saying
It
you're
feels
right, but it's
cheap.
from a
Yeah.
marketing standpoint. You're right, but it's from a
I
mar
understand, but like, trust your story. Trust that we're gonna be like, hey, that, and you can call it the F1 movie, like if it has a different name, but just calling it F1, I don't know, it feels like a statement, feels like a definite thing. And like, it's gonna really surprise people because they're gonna walk to the theater and they're gonna be like, what do you mean there's like an F1 and an F4? Where's F2 and 3? Like, what are we doing here?
you know what I can't wait for?
You didn't laugh at my very funny joke.
It was not that funny.
You didn't laugh at my extremely funny joke.
Uh I guess it wasn't funny, was it? Wait a second, hold on. Okay, can I tell you, can I be brutally
Uh,
honest for just a second?
yeah. Go
Did you make
ahead.
an F2 joke?
I did. Yeah.
I was about to make that same joke. I was just reading this. Oh, I'm gonna tell Chem about F2.
You didn't even hear what I said,
I
right?
blanked, yeah, because I was, you know what I was saying in my head? I was like, this is so funny. Chema's gonna laugh at this next part.
We're really playing ping pong as a conversation. Like, we're not listening to each other at all. We're just waiting
No,
for our
no,
turn to
no.
talk. Like,
I swear to God, I've been listening to you. I saw that. Wait.
that's not the chemistry that people listen to the show for. And I expected better from the limited time that we have. Like,
Oh
we're never
God.
gonna get asked to ride the cars as a team if we don't synchronize.
One
When
of us
the
has to
aliens
pass. The other one
come,
has to win, Chema.
when the aliens come, they're not gonna invite us to ride the Pacific Rim robots because we're not fully synced up.
Oh God.
Like,
I legit saw. I'm like, I have a dad joke for Chema.
I just hit you with a better one. Like,
God
and
damn it.
that's
I cried a little bit just now. Actually, I legitimately cried
that's
a little bit.
oh my
Okay.
God.
Do you want I need to go advise some dipshit students. Chema,
Okay.
what
Yeah.
is your score, sir?
I give this a full 4 stars. Full
Really? A
full
perfect score.
No, 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5.
Oh, I
I
heard you say
think,
four. Okay.
no, full 4 out of 5. I think it's a movie that, in the words of our friend Jimmy, te despeinan los huevos, and that's I think, the highest piece of congratulatory that we can give a movie. How about yours?
9 out of 10, almost perfect. I don't know what they could have done better though. My top 10 of the year is shaping out to be very interesting with a lot of original films.
And we're only halfway there. So thank you everyone for joining us. We highly recommend this movie if you didn't get that from the episode. I want to thank you for watching. My name was Chema,
I've been Eddie.
and this was The Rollback. Remember to stream Broom Broom by Charlie XCX on Spotify or anywhere that you listen to your music. It becomes a very important plot point in this movie. Free Palestine. Good night, everyone.
You know what's been on my real quick? You know what's been on my running my the top song on my running list lately?
Well, please.
You're gonna cringe.
I don't cringe.
Drive by Ed Sheeran.
I cringe. Good night, everyone.
Bye.